Phoenix Force is the newly released card in Marvel's Snap. It's part of the season pass, and it is a 5/6 that reads on reveal, revive one of your destroyed cards and merge with it. That card can move each turn. So, a couple of things to note about this card because its text can be a bit misleading. So, revive one of your destroyed cards. So, it cannot work with cards like Deadpool, Wolverine, and Sabretooth because Deadpool and Sabretooth, technically they do get destroyed, but they get sent back to your hand. And Wolverine does get regenerated. So although he is destroyed, he's technically not destroyed for Phoenix Force to revive him. So Phoenix Force will not work with those cards. And then merge with it. So merge is pretty similar to how Hulkbuster is going to work. So, for example, this is the deck that I've been using with Phoenix Force. It's a multiple man movement deck with a couple of destroyed cards thrown in there. So, for example, tried and true multiple man and Hulkbuster combo. You play multiple man on turn 2, then you play Hulkbuster on turn 3. Hulkbuster is going to merge with the multiple man. So basically, the multiple man stays on the board, but now he's going to be a 2/7 because he takes in that 4 power from the Hulkbuster. So Phoenix Force kind of acts the same, meaning if you merge Phoenix Force with multiple man, then you're going to have a 9-point multiple man because Phoenix Force has 6 power. So kind of sucks if you get some cool variants for Phoenix Force. You're just going to be able to see them for like 1 second on the board. Kind of the same thing like with Hulkbuster. I have this cool steampunk variant, but you only see it for like 1 second, then it just merges with the card, right? But anyways, Phoenix Force, the card, I want to talk about it real quick before I get into the actual deck and the gameplay. I think this card is just okay. I think it's one of the weaker Season Pass cards in my opinion. I think it's kind of similar to Nimrod. It only fits in very specific decks like Destroy decks or like Galactus or Ramp decks. So I think it's kind of in that Nimrod tier, whereas I would say the higher Season Pass cards are going to be like Zabu, Silver Surfer, Nebula. Like those cards are like the really, really good Season Pass cards. So Phoenix Force, it's just an okay card. It just takes a lot of setup to get it to work, which is why I have America Chavez in this deck list, actually. I think America Chavez is a must-have because you want to be increasing your odds of drawing your combo pieces, like multiple man, your destroy cards like Venom, Carnage, and then, of course, the Phoenix Force itself, right? So I think Phoenix Force is a decent card. It's a very fun card. It is a very fun card, don't get me wrong. You know, there's a difference between fun and not very good. But yeah, I think it's an okay card. If you are someone that likes to buy the Season Pass just for the card, I would say you could probably skip this one, to be honest. But if you're someone that likes to buy the Season Pass for, all the currency and the cosmetics and you get with it, go ahead. The Season Pass is always good value just for like credits, golds, variants, and things like that. And one more other thing I want to mention is I think this card is actually pretty bugged at the moment, which is also why it's kind of hard for me to recommend people picking up this card at the moment. Second Dinner themselves have confirmed that there is a bug when this card merges with Titania. I haven't encountered that bug myself, but that has been officially confirmed by Second Dinner. And secondly, I think this card is bugged with Professor X because I was playing a game earlier where I destroyed a Vulture. Phoenix Force should have merged with that Vulture, but it just didn't. It just didn't work because my opponent played a Professor X in the same lane as Phoenix Force. I think that may be what have caused the issue. But even then, I could maybe see it happening like if they revealed their Professor X first and then I revealed second. It should still merge, though. It should still merge in that case. But yeah, it can't move out of the Professor X lane unless maybe it merges with a Jeff. I haven't tried that yet. But I digress. In this specific scenario, their Professor X actually revealed second. So I played Phoenix Force on a lane by itself. It did not merge with the Vulture for whatever reason, and then their Professor X flipped, and my Phoenix Force was just kind of stuck there as a 6-power Phoenix Force. So overall, real quick, Phoenix Force, it's an okay card. It takes a lot of setup, a lot of key combo pieces in order to get it to work. You got to draw those cards. You got to draw them in the correct order, and this card is a bit buggy at the moment, unfortunately. So I don't recommend this card if you are someone who just wants to buy the season pass for the card. But like I said, if you want to pick up the season pass for currency, cosmetics, and all that, then go for it. Now let's talk about the deck itself. So this is the deck I put together. It's a multiple man movement deck, except we have a couple destroy cards in here. We got Venom and Carnage. Now, ideally, we want to be destroying the multiple man. That is going to be our best target to destroy. We can destroy multiple man and then revive him with the Phoenix Force, and then Phoenix Force will merge with that multiple man, creating a 9-point multiple man that you can move around. And when he moves around, he's going to leave a copy at his old location. And then things can get even crazier if you have Heimdall in your hand as well. So ideally, you want to destroy a multiple man and then revive it with Phoenix Force. But if not, you can also destroy Dagger or Vulture. Just basically, you want to destroy one of the cards that gets benefit from moving it. We have Ghost Spider in here, which is basically like a better Doctor Strange, to be honest. If you didn't get Ghost Spider, however, you could just play Doctor Strange. I don't think it's going to be as good as Ghost Spider, unfortunately, but it can work. Then we have just Iron Fist, which is just a cheap movement enabler. We have Hulkbuster combo with the multiple man, and then we have Spider-Man 2099. Definitely not required in this deck list. I think he can just kind of surprise opponents. Maybe your opponent plays like a big card in a lane by themselves, maybe like a Hulk or Magneto or something like that, and you can just easily destroy it, maybe with like Ghost Spider plus Spider-Man 2099 on the last turn, or on turn 5 you can do Iron Fist plus 2099. So can catch people off guard, but if you don't have him, you can play something probably just like a Human Torch instead, just like another movement card, I think would be fine. And then we have Heimdall, which is going to move all of our cards on the last turn. And then, of course, America Chavez for that extra consistency. So that is the deck list. Let's get into some gameplay here, and hopefully I can get some good games for you guys. All right, so let's get into it. And we are playing regular ladder here since ranks reset. I don't want to really get into Conquest until I get back to infinite rank. So we're just gonna chill, play some regular ladder for now. We'll go ahead and play the Dagger into the middle location. Now we got the Phoenix Force in hand, and we got Venom in hand as well, which is pretty nice. So, ooh, and we got Elysium also. So we got options here. I think maybe what we can do here is we can do like Ghost Spider to pull Dagger to the left, and then we can play Vulture by himself on the right here, and maybe we eat the Vulture with the Venom to revive it with the Phoenix Force, unless we draw multiple man. And it's Electro, so Nebula Electro could be an Electro ramp deck. So I think we are going to do Venom. So let's do Iron Fist on the left, actually, and then we'll go ahead and we will do Venom on the right. And honestly, I should probably play my Hulkbuster now. In case he plays Sandman, he very well could play Sandman. So I think let's do Hulkbuster now. Let's play Hulkbuster on the left location. And he's playing into the Dark Dimension. Okay, I was maybe expecting a Sandman there, but that's fine. That is fine. So Hulkbuster merges with Dagger. Actually, that's a pretty big Dagger. So here we have Carnage and Phoenix Force. Let's just play Carnage by itself, just for the 2 points, right? We don't want to destroy anything else now that we got our Phoenix Force here. So We'll play Carnage. We'll play Phoenix Force, which will merge with our Vulture. So now we got a 9-point Vulture that we can freely move around. I think what we are going to do is we move Vulture to the middle, and I think we can just play Chavez on the right, and I think that'll have our bases covered. Nebula will grow by 2, but I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay, right? hopefully so. Yeah, actually, it actually worked out. Our opponent just retreats there, and you can see how it works with Vulture. We have the Phoenix Force merging on it, so that is a victory. Let's get into the next one. All right, next game up, we got, oh man, a Weird World. God, I hate Weird World. Oh, I hate this stupid location. Okay, well, we got a Nova from our opponent. I wonder if this is a bot, Warren. What we could do is, like, we could do Nova Carnage into Bar Sinister. But for now, let's do multiple man in the middle location. And a Colossus. This might be a bot. I feel like this might be a bot. This is just like, who plays Colossus and Nova and Carnage together? Okay, so we got two Carnages. So let's do Ghost Spider over here. We'll hang on to this Nova. I think what we're probably gonna do is like Nova, Carnage, and Bar Sinister. So let's play Ghost Spider on the right location. That'll pull over our very nice multiple man band variant. And that's my Hulkbuster. That's my Hulkbuster. So this is actually a pretty interesting interaction with the Hulkbuster and Bar Sinister. The Hulkbuster is just going to keep on merging with itself for a total of 16 power. So Hulkbuster on Bar Sinister, a pretty nice play, actually. There goes our Ghost Spider. Pull over our multi-man into the kill. Now, what else we got here? We got a Cosmo. I guess we can play the Cosmo in here just for points. No, he's revealing first though, so I don't think it makes too much sense to play the Cosmo there. Let's just do Nova Carnage in Bar Sinister. All right, what does he got for us? A Daredevil, and that is my Dagger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bot. They are playing the most random set of cards. So, new season, more bots, huh? That's what I always say. And they just like totally avoided Kin as well, or Kiln, my bad. So we got an 11-point Carnage that's just gonna keep destroying itself for 13 points. I see. Okay, so our opponent has a Destroyer. So what we could do is we do Cosmo, we do Carnage. That way we don't destroy our cards, and then we I think Heimdall is probably still our best finisher. Although we could finish with Destroyer on top of the Cosmo. So we got options here. And they play a Warpath. So this definitely has to be a bot. This is definitely a bot. All right, actually, we probably just go Destroyer then. I think Destroyer on Cosmo is going to win it. They took my Chavez, and yeah, GG. So an ongoing Destroyer type of deck list, maybe. I don't know, weird deck, but anyways, we win that one. Let's move on to the next. Oh, now this is good. This is a good setup right here. We got Iron Fist into multiple man. We also got Phoenix Force, and we got Asteroid M. Honestly, this is worthy of a turn 1 snap right here. So we're gonna go for the Iron Fist turn 1. We're gonna go for the Iron Fist turn 1. Let's play him onto Asteroid M. And let's see what our second location is. It's going to be Big House. That is totally fine with me. That is a-okay. So let's play multiple man on the right. And he will move to the left. We also have Ghost Spider to follow up with if we want to go that route. They play a Goose on the right location. And Mojo World. Okay, so these locations are pretty safe for us. These locations are pretty safe. So let's do Ghost Spider onto Dawn Player on the left or the middle. And then we go middle. We go middle. It's gonna pull the one from Mojo World since this is actually the original one. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. I messed up actually. No. Oh, I misplayed. This is the original one. There's too many multiple men. Too many multiple men. Okay, that's a misplay on my part. But you know what? We're gonna keep that in. We're gonna keep that in because it happens. You know, it happens. We'll play Vulture over here. It's just gonna move to Asteroid M anyways. But yeah, I totally messed up that Ghost Spider. So Goose, Invisible Woman, and Nova. This could be like a Surfer deck, maybe. We have Phoenix Force, but we didn't destroy anything. So it's basically just a worse vision when you don't destroy anything. It's just a 5/6 vision essentially. Now we have the 2099. We have the 2099, but it's just gonna come over here. Well, actually, we have to play it over here because of Big House and Goose. So yes, we just play 2099, or maybe we just play the Phoenix Force for the movement. We could also play Venom. I guess we just play Phoenix Force, honestly. Yeah, let's just play Phoenix Force, and then we can like move it to the right, and then we can like Heimdall left probably. So, oh, actually, that's right. You can't even move Phoenix Force if it doesn't merge with anything. So actually, it's just a 5/6. It's just a 5/6. So you can kind of see how how it is. It's not that great of a card. It is not that great of a card. So what can we do here? We can we're kind of limited on what we can do with the Nova, or I mean the Big House and the Goose. So we can just play probably Heimdall left, I suppose. We just get an extra multiple man to the left here in the Big House. So I guess we just go ahead and play Heimdall. We probably lose this, honestly, but we'll stick in it to see what our opponent has for us. Shadow King, a Killmonger, and yeah, this is definitely a Surfer deck. Now, is it enough points, though? I don't think it's going to be enough points in Asteroid M. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he moves. He moves, though. No. Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, it is. We lost. We lost. So that's pretty unfortunate. That is pretty unfortunate. So you can see how this card kind of sucks. So when you just don't destroy anything, you can't even move it. You can't even move it when you don't destroy anything. But good game to Impulse there. Okay, hopefully we can get something going here. We got actually, you know, this is good. This is good. We got Multiple Man, Venom, and Phoenix Force, which is honestly, this is like exactly what you want to see. So let's go ahead and do. Where do I want to play the Multiple Man, though? Where do I want to play the multiple? I guess we can play Multiple Man on the right, and we're gonna eat him with the Venom, and we're gonna revive him with the Phoenix Force. So, ooh, now okay, we actually got. Oh, we got Hulkbuster also. We got Hulkbuster. Okay, actually, yeah, we're gonna do this. This is actually a really good hand. Thanks to Olympia, essentially. Like the locations that draw you cards are really gonna help you out because yeah, this deck wants to draw cards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Hulkbuster onto Multiple Man. That's gonna be a 7-point Multiple Man. And okay, our opponent is also playing movement. So now what we are going to do is we are going to Venom. We're going to Venom. We're going to eat the multiple man. And then we are going to do Iron Fist. And next turn, we are going to play Phoenix Force. That way we can revive and merge with our multiple man. Okay, so our opponent is playing a Carnage onto Dagger. So they're also playing Phoenix Force. So they are going to... they're probably going to play their Phoenix Force and revive their Dagger. But we got our Phoenix Force with a multiple man Hulkbuster. So we will play Phoenix Force on the right because remember we played Iron Fist the previous turn. So it is going to get pushed to the left after it triggers its on reveal ability. Oh, and our opponent is going to retreat. Man, I really wish they didn't retreat because that setup was so good. That was so good, man. I wanted to see the Phoenix Force in full action, but all right, we'll take that win. So that is Phoenix Force, the deck, and the gameplay. Once again, I don't think this card is amazing. I think it is just okay. It's very draw dependent, can feel very awkward depending on the cards in your hand and the locations. And you know what? It can pop off, like if you do draw your specific cards, but honestly that can be said about just about any movement deck because movement decks do have a lot of point output potential, but they require a very specific setup with specific cards in a specific order. So it's an okay card. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe I am just an idiot and maybe you guys have a better deck list for me. Of course, this is just a very early impressions of the card. The card just released, so I'm sure we are going to be finding better decks and better use cases for this card. So of course it has not reached its full potential yet, but just off of early impressions, I am not very impressed, unfortunately. But it is a very cool card. It's a very fun card to play with, and I do like the art and the concept of it as well. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Phoenix Force down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it. And if you stuck around to the end of this video, the key word for this one is going to be 50 Cent, because Many Men is a 50 Cent song. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, type in 50 Cent in the comments, and I know you stayed to the end of the video, and you're a real one for that. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all. See you in the next one. Later.